Hello and welcome to the 2022 Mercer Science and Engineering Fair Awards ceremony. This is the 69th annual Mercer Science and Engineering Fair. I'm Bill Wong, president of the Mercer Science and Engineering Club. We sponsor this event on a regular basis in conjunction with Rider University. I'd like to thank all the students that made this possible. Their projects were extremely interesting, and we're going to be awarding those top winners today. I'd also like to thank all the parents, teachers, and mentors that helped these students make it to this competition. Without them, we wouldn't have all these great projects. I also wanted to thank our sponsors who make it possible for the various awards. Finally, I would like to thank all the judges that talked to every one of the students that hopefully gave them very good feedback and helped us choose the award winners. Just a couple other quick notes. This year, we actually interviewed the junior division. We had 4 schools that provided students and projects, and that made things much more interesting from our part. I hope it made it interesting for the students as well. We had over a dozen schools participate and homeschool students as well for our senior division. We'll start with the junior division and the general science awards. For the project Memory Games, the effect of age on memory as measured by memory games. Neve Sirios. To Joyce Zia, for the effect of different brands, SPFs, types of sunscreen, and the amount of sunscreen on how well they protect against UV light. To Vinya Batra, for the project, does changing the type of liquids affect how fast an ice cube will melt? Moving on to our senior division, in biochemistry, biology, and medical, Suraj Das, for the project Treating Diffuse Large B-Cell Lymphoma using HLA Class I Molecule Deficient Anti-CD19 CAR-NK cells. From Princeton Day School, in biochemistry, biology, and medical, Shivani Mani Kandan, for the project Drug Repositioning Ketamine as a New Treatment for Bipolar Disorder using text mining. From West Windsor Plainsboro North High, in the category Biochemistry, Biology, and Medical, Jihong Zheng, for the project Gene Network Analysis of DIO2 and Thyroid Hormone Replacement Therapy. From the Petty School, in Environmental Science and Engineering, Edward Fujiwara, for increasing efficiency of personal gas conversion systems for rural homes. From Robbinsville High School, in Software and Embedded Systems, Anushka Palchundarhari, for the project Analysis of Semantics and Early Linguistic Symptoms to develop machine learning predictive modeling of Alzheimer's disease. From the Bennington School in the category Mathematics, Physics, and Astronomy, Lisa Wang, for the project A Novel, Simple, Accurate Method for Experimental Determination of Thermal Diffusivity, Measure 9 Types of Foods. From West Windsor Plainsboro High, in General Engineering, Ria Bhatt, for utilizing color sensors and urinary collection bags as a warning system for hematuria. From the Stewart Country Day School, in the category Behavioral and Social Science, Emily Ma, for the project How Does the Brain See the World? Decoding Visual Stimulus Using fMRI. Moving on to meritorious achievement for our junior division and third place for the senior division. From the Princeton Montessori School, General Science. Sadie Betts for the project The Effect of the Method Prior to Washing a Shirt on the Opacity of the Stain. To Saran Singh from Chapin High School. The effect of blade length of wind turbines on the amount of energy it produces. Saran also received the Naval Science Award. Moving on to the senior division and third place from West Windsor Plainsboro High South in the category Biochemistry, Biology, and Medical, Hubert Chen for the project A Computational Approach to Identify Small Molecules Interact with the Crystal Structure of Programmed Cell Death Protein 1 as Potential Therapeutics for Cancer Immunotherapy. From Princeton International School of Mathematics and Science in the category of Biochemistry, Biology, and Medical, Han Wen Miao. Safe distance of viruses, quantitative analysis, the trajectory of pathogen-containing droplets in respiratory airways. From Princeton International School of Mathematics and Science in the category Environmental Science and Engineering, Zinkai Yu, Modeling and Mitigating Infection Risks of COVID-19 in Aircraft Cabins. From Princeton High School in the category Software and Embedded Systems, Amy Lin for the project Auto Attendance, a mobile app for automatic attendance taking and rapid contact tracing. From the Princeton International School of Mathematics and Science in the category Mathematics, Physics, and Astronomy, Zhai Hong Sun for the project Non-Existence of the Algorithm that can obtain the optimal solution for a few given options of investment in constructive mathematics. Moving on to Outstanding Achievement in the Junior Division, from Princeton Montessori School in the category General Science, Grant Burness for How Do Amounts of pH Affect a Sponge's Performance. Grant also received the Naval Science Award. From the Princeton Montessori School, Sawyer Burness for the project The Effect of Cleaning Methods on the Approximate Bacterial Count of a Cell Phone Case. Sawyer also received the Naval Science Award. From the Chapin School, Phineas Dunn for spoilers, for show, or for performance. From the Chapin School, Charlotte Sweetman for the project How Does the Amount of Light Affect Plant Growth? Moving on to our senior division, in second place from Princeton High School in the category Biochemistry, Biology, and Medical, Julius Verma for the project Toxicological Assessment of Medicinal Herbs to Identify Adverse Effects in Eukaryotic Cells. From the Lawrenceville School in the category Biochemistry, Biology, and Medical, Anushka Chintam Menani for the project Role of Cancer-Associated Fibroblast Heterogeneity of Immunotherapeutic Potentials of Pancreatic Ductal Adenocarcinoma. From West Windsor Plainsboro High North in the category Environmental Science and Engineering, Neha Saranchan for the project Mechanism to Test Soil Fertility and Moisture in Small and Family-Owned Farms. From the Lawrenceville School in the category Software and Embedded Systems, Antonio Kamanichu for the project High Accuracy Seasonal Hurricane Intensity Prediction using Outgoing Long Wave Radiation Maps. Antonio Also received the NASA Earth System Science Award. That should actually be 2022. NOAA's Taking the Pulse of the Planet Award and the RICO Sustainable Development Award. From Princeton High School, in the category Software and Embedded Systems, William Baumgartner for the project Training Neural Networks with a Genetic Algorithm for Obstacle Avoidance in Simulated Autonomous Drones. From the Petty School, in the category Mathematics, Physics, and Astronomy, Jenna Kim for the study of geometric properties in Sivasek's triangle. Jenna also received the YSEA Science Fair Award. Saitong Wang from Princeton International School of Mathematics in the category of General Engineering for the project An Adaptive Grabber with the Ability to Actively Switch Between Accurate Grabbing and Compliant Grabbing. From Princeton High School in the category Behavioral and Social Science, Amanda Sun for the project Early Detection of Mental Disorder via Social Media Posts using Deep Learning Models. Moving on to Superior in first place, all our Junior Division Superior Achievement Award winners move on to compete in the Broadcom Masters competition. Starting off with St. Anne's School, in the category of General Science, Skylar Hewitt for the project, The Effect on Electrical Load on the Temperature of the Solar Panel. From St. Anne's School, Jillian Yao for the project, Can Ferromagnetic Nanoparticles Help Clean Ocean Spills? The Effect of Ferrofluids and Magnetic Strength on the Efficiency of Separating Oil from Water. From the Chapin School, Brian Zhao, The Effect of Counterweight on Trebuchet Launch Distance. Moving on to first place in our Senior Division. From Princeton High School, in the category Behavioral and Social Science, Kate Becker, The Effects of External Variables on the Likelihood of Athletes to Report Concussion Symptoms. Kate also received the Air Force Research Laboratory Award and the APA Outstanding Research Award. From Hopewell Valley Central High, in the category of Energy, Charlotte Mitchell for the project Innovative Climate Change Emissions Reduction, Flettner Vortex Scrubber with Active Seakeeping. She also received the Naval Science Award and the Air Force Research Laboratory Award. From Princeton International School of Mathematics and Science, in the category of General Engineering, Kevin Murphy for the project Desalination and Purification of Water using a Solar-Powered Hydrogel Multistage. Kevin also received the Air Force Research Laboratory Award, the New Jersey Water Environment Association Award, and the Stockholm Junior Water Prize. From the Lawrenceville School, for the category Software and Embedded Systems, Satvik Dasar-Rirjut for the project Rare Machine Learning Approach for Binning Rare Variant Features to Detect Association with Disease. Satvik also received the Air Force Research Laboratory Award. From Princeton High School, in the category Environmental Science and Engineering, Shrey Keaton for the project Conversion of Atmospheric CO2 to Solid Carbon, a Climate Change Mitigation Strategy. Shrey also received the Air Force Research Laboratory Award and the Stockholm Junior Water Prize. From Princeton High School, in the category of Biology, Biochemistry, and Medical, Ada Metaxas For the project imbalances in copper or zinc trigger further trace metal dysmetastasis in amyloid beta producing cayenne habitatus elegans. Ada also received the Air Force Research Laboratory Award and the Earl S. Rommel Communications Award. Just a quick note about that latter award. Earl was in charge of helping the fair get into the Rider University. He has unfortunately passed away, and in his honor, we give this award away at every fair competition. From the Petty School in the category Biochemistry, Biology, and Medical, Richard Zhu. For the project Prophages present in Actobacter pyti influence bacterial virulence, antibiotic resistance, and genomic structure. Richard also received the Theobald Smith Award and the Air Force Research Laboratory Award. From the Lawrenceville School, in the category Biochemistry, Biology, and Medical, Bhushan Mahanra. For the project Glioblast Establishing Prognosis and Targeted Therapy of Glioblastoma by Applying Convolutional Neural Networks to Detect Histological Features, Molecular Subtypes, MGMT, Methylation, and EGFR Amplification for Brain Biopsy Whole Slide Images. Bhushan also received the Air Force Research Laboratory Award. Moving on to the grand prize. All the senior division first place winners were considered for the grand prize. The top two will be moving on to the Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair. Our two second runner-ups are going to be the alternates, and these were Kevin Murphy and Richard Zhu. Our first runner-up, who will receive a $200 award and will be competing in the Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair from Central Valley Central High in the category Engineering. Charlotte Mikula for the innovative Climate Change Emissions Reduction Flettner Vortex Scrubber with Active Seakeeping. And our grand prize winner, who will also receive a $500 award, is Satvik Dasridraju. For the rare machine learning approach for binning rare variant features to detect association with disease. Thank you for watching the 2022 Mercer Science and Engineering Fair Award Ceremony. This has been recorded and will be available for your viewing pleasure. Likewise, all the results will be posted on our website. We encourage students to take the survey and give us some feedback so that we can improve and make next year's 2023 fair even better. Thank you very much.